Tonight here at the Moda Center in downtown Portland, Oregon, as the Wolves begin a short 2-game road trip. Overall, the Blazers have owned this season series, 87 wins since the 07-08 season. That's a 14-year run. The Blazers are 40-12 against the Timberwolves. And here at Moda Center, Rose Garden, whatever you want to call it, it is now the Moda Center at Rose Garden. They have won 8 straight and 27 of their last 29 against the Timberwolves. That goes all the way back to 2006. Along with studio host and executive producer Cal Soderquist, I'm Alan Horton. We mentioned Moda Center is the venue here tonight. So glad you're along with us on our flagship 830 WCCO and all across the Timberwolves radio network. If you're listening in on SiriusXM, satellite radio, the NBA app, the Timberwolves mobile app, and NBA.com, where the audio league pass is available for you. We appreciate you tuning in to the broadcast here tonight. Let's get right to tonight's starting lineups because there is a change and a positive one for Chris Finch and the Minnesota Timberwolves. D'Angelo Russell is back. He missed the last 3 games with that sprained right ankle, and he will be available for head coach Chris Finch.
Hey, this is head coach Chris Finch, and here's our starting lineup for tonight. At guard,
D'Angelo Russell, The Ohio State University.
D'Lo pulls up, straight away 3. He got it! What a shot by D'Lo!
At guard,
Pat Beverly, Chicago, Illinois.
Beverly dribbles into a right side 3. In and out and back in. How about that for Pat Bev?
At forward,
Anthony Edwards, University of Georgia.
Here's Anthony Edwards, a step back right side 3 on the way. Online, and he hit. 42 for Anthony Edwards.
At forward,
Jared Vanderbilt, University of Kentucky.
Rolls, lobs it up to the rim, and a throwdown for Vando.
at center,
Karl Anthony Towns, BBN for life.
Bounce it back, Towns is open, angle 3 on its way for the tie, yeah! Karl Anthony Towns. So this starting lineup of D'Angelo Russell, Pat Beverly, Anthony Edwards, Jared Vanderbilt, and Karl Anthony Towns had started 8 consecutive games before Pat Beverly went down with the groin injury. That was 2.5 weeks ago against the Miami Heat. The starting lineup, when it plays, 6-2 this year, and their numbers are outrageous. 92 minutes together, they've outscored their opponents by 85 points. It's a 133 offensive rating, an 85 defensive rating, a plus 48 net rating. Number 1 amongst any lineup that's played 50 or more minutes in the NBA. So D'Lo is back, and that makes Karl Anthony Towns pleased. He knows it'll help.
I mean, obviously, it's a huge boost. You got an all-star out there. You got one of the best point guards in the league coming back. So, I mean, it helps a lot. But just like the Grizzlies, no Ja Morant, no Jaren Jackson, they still getting the job done. It shouldn't be about who's on the court, but about playing Wolves basketball, playing our identity, playing our game, regardless of the 5 on the court.
Yeah, I think Kat makes a good point there that, yes, D'Lo coming back should make a big difference, gets that lineup, gets that continuity back. It also puts everybody else back into the proper rotations coming off the bench here tonight. But there's no way you should have that kind of drop-off when 1 player or 2 players go out. Every team deals with it. But the Timberwolves suffered some really big losses, 5 losses without D'Angelo Russell. And boy, they trailed big time in some of those games. All 5 of them trailed by 15, 21, 21, 32, and 33 points. 5 losses to the Clippers twice, the Atlanta Hawks, the Utah Jazz, and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Chauncey Billups is the first-year head coach of the Blazers. His team is at 11-15, while the Wolves have lost 5 in a row, and during that stretch, they've got the 28th offense and the 28th defense. Chauncey Billups, his squad has lost 7 of 8, and during that stretch, they have the 27th ranked offense, the 29th defense, so they've struggled mightily, but they get Damian Lillard back here tonight. Averaging 22 points a game. He averaged close to 30 last year. His shooting numbers are at career low levels, but he missed the last 5 games. The Blazers went 1-4 during that stretch as he was dealing with an abdominal injury. So he and Norman Powell are in the backcourt together. Powell's averaging 17 points a game. He came over from the Toronto Raptors at the trade deadline last year. Nasir Little is the small forward in his 3rd year out of North Carolina. Modest points in production, 9 points and 5 rebounds. Rob Covington out of the starting lineup for the first time this season. He'll come off the bench. Larry Nance Jr. will get the start here, averaging 6 points and 5 rebounds a game. And the big man in the middle is Jusuf Nurkic, the 7-footer out of Bosnia, better known around Portland as the Bosnian Beast. He is averaging 13 points, 10 rebounds, and a couple of assists per game. The Blazers come out in their association white jerseys, tops and bottoms. They've got Blazers in black across the front of their chest. They've got that traditional diagonal red, black, and silver stripe across the front of their jerseys. Their names and numbers on the back are in black. Timberwolves are in the Icon midnight navy uniforms, tops and bottoms, and they've got the frost. And we have to re-jump here as Nurkic jumped, Towns didn't. Pat Bev scooped up the ball, raced to the rim, and you couldn't even hear the whistle blow in this arena, which is really only about 60% filled. Towns back taps it, and Russell will bring it up here from left to right. Timberwolves are in the Icon midnight navy uniforms, tops and bottoms, with the frost white trim and the lake blue trim as well. From left to right across your radio, Edwards out wing left to Russell. Back up top, here's Ant. Little jab step, now a step back.